This is Julie Roth with Hague Realtors and JR Designs. I am here with Mike Latham with DFS Insurance. He is my personal insurance agent, but also a great friend. And so I just wanted to visit with him a little bit about home insurance, how that all works. You know, throughout the buying process, I do refer people to an insurance agent to get some quotes. So Mike, just tell us a little bit about you, your business, and why we should use you as our insurance agent.
Well, my name is Mike. Like you said, I'm with DFS Insurance. We have a pretty good footprint in South Dakota. You'll mainly see us in a lot of the credit unions around Sioux Falls, Watertown, Aberdeen, in the Black Hills area. You can usually find one of us somewhere around. We're an independent agency, so we write for several companies. We can kind of quote your home, auto, recreational vehicles, business around with several companies, and we're large enough where we write for a lot of the companies that are licensed in South Dakota, so we can usually shop you around and be the only person that you need to talk to and give your information out to get some quotes.
Awesome. Well, this year has been a little bit of a rough year for insurance with all of the crazy weather we've been having. What are some of the things that you think are important for homeowners or home buyers to know about, homeowner insurance and how that works when we have these weather events?
I guess the main thing that came into focus this summer is your deductible. There are some companies insurance companies that will give you a 1% wind hail deductible, which, if you have a $500,000 house, your deductible ends up being $5,000 for the wind and hail storms that we had this summer. And,
sure.
Something that people don't really realize, you think you have a $1,000 deductible, but it's only for everything but wind and hail.
Oh, okay.
So that came to light with some of the other companies. We represent enough companies that we try to stay clear of that 1% deductible or make sure that
Sure.
people are aware of it. So that was one thing that kind of came up a lot with the storms, that people weren't aware of their deductible.
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't think I know what my deductible is.
I think you got $1,000.
My husband probably knows that. It's probably fine. So what other things, as I'm working with buyers and sellers, what other things should we know about, the homeowner's insurance? Like, I guess people talk about, like, insurance is so expensive and it's going to affect how my mortgage is, how much we're paying every month. What are some of the things that, they should know when they're kind of shopping around?
Just mainly with us, we can just look around with several other companies. Some companies, are on the higher side. There's different things you can do, like we talked about the deductible, that you can do to lower your insurance premium if you need to fit it in to a certain payment with their homeowner or with their mortgage. We can adjust that. Otherwise, just having an agent that can kind of go through the coverages is the main thing, that just make sure you're not cutting something out that you shouldn't be cutting out.
Sure. So when one of my buyers is working with me and we get them under contract, they know the house, should I direct them to talk to you directly? Does it come from the bank? How does that process usually work? That's where I get sometimes confused as to, like, do I make the connection, or does my banker reach out to you, or what's the best way to?
Usually the person themselves. We got to get personal information from them, so we like to get that stuff directly from the person, and then we can kind of let them know, what do you have? Do you have expensive jewelry? Do you have fine arts? Do you have ATVs, boats, stuff like that you need to have on there? Every homeowners are a little more unique than just an auto policy, that there's different things that should go on there. So it's better for us to talk to the person directly and get the information, and then once we quote it out, we'll let you know, what the best premium is, and then if you decide it's just best to let your mortgage person know that you're going to go with us and this is the premium, and then they just send us over something called a binder request, and then we just kind of deal with them the rest of the way.
Okay. So what are some of the things you love about your job, or the things that you've been able to do for your clients?
I enjoy just people putting trust in me, just trusting my knowledge, and what really makes me feel good is I have so many clients that just trust in me. I don't see them going anywhere else. I don't see them leaving me. That I'm kind of their guy, and I just kind of like that trust that they put in.
Yeah, you got some loyalty built up over 25 years.
Yeah.
So you got into the business how? 25 years.
Graduated from college and was going to go to law school. Decided to put that off for a year, and I went to work for an insurance company. over in Laverne, Minnesota, and never got out of it.
Just love it.
Right.
Awesome. So, Mike, thank you so much for your interview today.
Yeah,
And let's tell them, how do they get in touch with you if they have questions about insurance, or if they're just getting into that home buying or selling, or maybe they've had some issues with the storms. How do we get in touch with you?
I am located in Voyage Federal Credit Union in Sioux Falls here, right off of 49th and Kiwanis.
Okay.
They can call, email, text, whatever. Kind of like to be available and do whatever that person feels most comfortable with.
Awesome. Well, I'll put his contact information in the link below. But thank you so much for your time today.
No, thank you.